morning. For Traders Exclusive, this is George Tkaczuk with RCM Wealth Advisors, reporting to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. I'd like to talk about the equity markets. We've been talking about the equity markets over the last few weeks, and the bull market is on. We've talked about the importance of that 3,000 level on the S&P 500. We're well above that, so that should pretty much be the floor for the S&P. If it were to break below that and then undercut the October lows, then maybe all bets are off for this market, this bull run to continue. So, as all indicators are running higher, we talked about the hot sector, the semiconductors that are doing very well. And another group, industry group, starting to do really well too and tells you risks on this market is the biotechs. So I just want to go over a few that you might want to take a look at. None of these are buy recommendations. You should always consult your financial advisor. For the first one is Acadia Pharma. Its symbol is ACAD. And the reason we like it is it broke a few weeks ago above $40. $40 was a long time resistance going back a few years for that stock, and now it's trading up above it. So any pullback to the 10 or 20 day, you can try that stock there. They had a good clinical trial, and that pretty much jumped on that news and huge volume, and it's holding up above that level. So it's about trading about 44 and change now, so that's a good spot on any pullback to take a look at that. Another one is Amarin, symbol is AMRN. They had some trial data come out last week. Big jump. Again, it had resistance right about that 23.5 level. It's trading slightly right above it. Had some big volume. They had an FDA advisory committee meeting last Thursday and then had another big trading day on Friday. So you can sample it around here using that Friday's close as sort of your guideline, but you got to give a few percent of these biotechs because they tend to be very volatile and move around. Some of the other ones that are doing very well is Seattle Genetics, symbol SGEN. That's trading about 115 or higher, so you need to wait, let that pull back into the 10 or 20 day. So it's a little bit extended here right now, but it's also a stock that's trading at new highs. Another one that's Insight, symbol INCY, is trying to break out here. It's right at this level now. That's something that could be nibbled on. Another one is Neurocrine Biosciences, that's NBIX, also a little bit extended. So wait for that to come into the 10 or 20 day. It's maybe a place to add. Another one we also like is BGene. That symbol is BGNE. It's trading right below the $200 level. It's pulling back to the 10 or 20 day. You can add it on there and see if you can get above 200. That can be another add-on point. So as always, these aren't trade recommendations. These are just stocks that are doing extremely well. And biotechs have pretty much been dead since about 2015. And they're joining this rally, and they are kind of a risk on. But of course, position size accordingly because these things are extremely volatile. And if they have the FDA decision, they tend to be a binary event, meaning they either gap up or they gap down and you get killed. So you got to be very careful with these. So as always, let price and volume be your guide. This is George Tkaczuk, we're RCM Wealth Advisors, reporting to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Have a great trading week, and let this bull run until it doesn't.